Start in 4-point kneeling, wrists below shoulders, knees below hips, elbows soft. Please feel free to follow my guidance or do whatever your body needs at any point. Moving into articulating cat stretches. For happy cat, start by tilting your tailbone towards the sky, then lower your abdomen, then open your chest, and finally looking straight ahead. And for angry cat, tuck your tailbone under, contract your abs to round your lower back, mid back, upper back. Finally, nod your head to look towards your body. Twice more happy cat. Tailbone initiates the movement and ripples up the spine to create spinal extension. Angry cat, tailbone again initiates the movement and ripples up the spine to create spinal flexion. Last one, happy cat, starting with your tailbone to lengthen the front line of your body. And angry cat, starting from your tailbone to lengthen the back line of your body. Widen your knees and sit back into a child's pose for recovery. Walk both hands to the left to lengthen the right side of your body. Slow inhale through your nose if you can. Sigh it out. Once more, slow inhale into your right rib cage. Sigh it out. Walk both hands to the right side to stretch the left side of your body. Slow inhale through your nose if you can. Sigh it out. Once more, slow inhale, expand your left rib cage. Sigh it out. Walk both hands back into the middle and take your time to press back into 4-point kneeling. Wrists below shoulders, knees below hips, soft elbows. Coming into disco cat to add on even more mobility and coordination. Starting with spinal extension that we've done before. Then shift your hips to the right, head to the left. Then circle through to spinal flexion. Then hips to left, head to right. And back to the start in spinal extension. Twice more, trying to circle as smoothly as possible. Moving in a range that feels good for you. One more, allow your breath to flow naturally. Pausing to reverse. Shift your hips to the left, head to the right. Circle through to spinal flexion. Hips to the right, head to the left. And circle through to spinal extension. Twice more, trying to circle through the spinal mobility as smoothly as you can, while your arms continue to weight bear for strengthening. Last one. Breath flows naturally. Widen your knees and gradually sit back into child's pose for recovery. Walk both hands to the left. Right arm threads under the left to add on spinal rotation. Slow inhale through your nose if you can. Sigh it out. Once more, slow inhale, breathe into your left rib cage. And sigh it out. Other side, place your right hand to the right side of the mat. Thread your left arm under. Slow inhale through your nose if you can. Side out. Once more, inhale, expand your right rib cage. Side out. Take your time to come back to 4-point kneeling for the last round of weight bearing. Wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, elbows soft, and fingers spread wide. For a long cat stretch, come into spinal extension as you sit back into child's pose. Slide your hands forward. Round your back up to the ceiling as you ripple forward into a cobra. Chest open, and head is the last thing to gaze up. To shift back, lift pelvis, maintain your spinal extension as you push back into a child's pose. Twice more. Round your back up as you ripple forward into a cobra. Chest opens and head looks up last. To shift back, lift your pelvis and push back into a child's pose with spinal extension. Last time. Inhale as you ripple forward into cobra. Head is the last thing to look up. Exhale as you push back into child's pose, maintaining spinal extension. Lastly, we'll switch the spinal flexion and extension. Maintain spinal flexion as you ripple forward into your cobra. Then lift your pelvis, round your back up to the ceiling as you press back into a child's pose. Twice more. Inhale, maintain extension to ripple forward into cobra. Exhale as you round your back, pushing back into child's pose. Last time, inhale, come forward, spinal extension as smoothly as you can. Exhale, rounding back into child's pose as smoothly as you can. To close, rest one hand on top of the other, resting your forehead on top of your hands, making any adjustments you need to feel centered and comfy. Slow inhale through your nose if you can. Sigh it out. Twice more. Inhale as you expand. Sigh it out. Last one. Inhale, expand. Sigh it all out. Notice how your mind feels right now. Notice how your body feels right now. And thank yourself for taking the time to nourish your mind and your body. When you are ready to end, take your time to slowly push up and roll up back to sitting.